So I heard you want to win a Grammy, or at least you just want to know how to win a Grammy. Well, I'll tell you how. Is it money? Is it the secret societies with secret handshakes? Is it just good work? Is it hiring the right team? Well, sit down. I'm going to tell you. I'm an indie artist, as you know. No huge team, no huge budget, and I was somehow able to get a Grammy nomination this past year for my album Buddy's Magic Treehouse in the category of Best Children's Album. Now, there's 5 records that get nominated every year. One that wins, of course, it was not mine, but shout out to the winner, Future and RV, for their album Harmony, which I'm actually on. So that kind of worked out both ways. What a wild coincidence in a wild world. Everywhere I go, people say, how did you do it? You went from an indie rapper playing clubs, playing small bars, playing small libraries, playing small festivals, and now you're at the Grammy stage. And I'm like, well, yeah. And then I left there and I went back to playing small bars, small festivals, small clubs, and small libraries. I'll tell you how to do it, and then we'll talk about if it's like the life-changing event that everyone thinks it is. First things first, the Grammys are run by the Recording Academy. It represents excellence in music, but the most important thing about it is it's not like the Billboard Awards or American Music Awards or iHeart Music Awards where they're voted on by people, fans. These are actually voted on by musicians only. You have to be a member and a voting member to vote, which means you have to be usually a music creator or producer. I don't think managers, publicists, or anybody like that usually can vote, as far as I know. It's a peer voted award. This is the only award that is voted on by its peers, which I think is actually kind of cool. So step 1, you need to be in the system. To even be considered, you got to release music within the right window of time. I actually did a song about this, which maybe I'll put a clip of that in.
Yo, you dropped an album and you think that it's a challenger. First check the product eligibility calendar. From August 31 to 30 is your time. You gotta release it then or you've missed the deadline. If you're a label or an artist, then it's time to get it cracking. Pay your dues on time so that your membership is active. Hit the OEP portal when submissions open up. Pick your category, fill in all of the important stuff.
So you gotta submit your music. You can't win if you don't play. It's just like the lottery. So who submits the music? Either you, yourself as a member, if you got a member that's a friend, if you're a member of a record label, or just a person who has voting rights. You can submit up to, I think, 5 albums for free. And if you want to submit more than that, it will cost you. And some categories are actually album categories and some are song categories, like Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Dance Track, Best Pop Recording, Best Remixed, things like that. You can submit a song and you can submit an album. Now, I don't know anything about anything, but to me anyway, it just seems like if you have an album that you believe is the best album in this category, I think you should only submit it in one category. But there are many people who submit their first single as best song. They submit their music video as best music video. They submit their rap song collaboration as best rap song. And then they submit their best song as record of the year, song of the year, and then album as album of the year. And so you wind up in 20 different categories hoping you get one. I think that's a bad way or a good way to spread yourself thin, and I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. Just me as a voter, because I think that some people get to a point where you're like, you get tired of voting for the same thing, unless it's truly an excellent piece. I can remember watching the Grammys when I was really young, and Michael Jackson won so many awards to the point where I begged my mom to stay up later. The show was going off. Like, they were like, we're at the end of the show. Thank you all for being here. And I was like, Mom, I'm gonna stay up just in case Michael Jackson wins one more. Because like literally every category they read off that night, he won. And by the end, he was just like, I still remember that picture of him just like stacking them all up. And I thought he was gonna get another one. Even somehow at the end of the show, I was like, you're gonna get one more. And now as a voter and as a recording artist myself, I'm like, as cool as it would be, that image of you having 5-6 Grammys in your hand, I just think you focus on the category that you believe that you have the most excellent work that fits into that category. And, you just pray and spray, cross your fingers and hope for the best. Or do you? Is there a strategy involved in this? I don't know. Anyway, keep listening. You have to gain relationships, meaning respect from music creators. They have to understand and appreciate your record and recognize it as excellence in that field. So from the years of touring, the years of collaborating, the years of recording and releasing music, that is what builds you clout and respect amongst people who actually do this. Showing up in rooms that people don't expect you to be in, shaking them hands, kissing them babies, and just building your reputation is I think the most important part of it, because then when your name shows up on the ballot, they're not just like, who's that? Oh no, and they skip right over it. They could be like, oh, I heard of that guy, but I didn't hear his new album. And luckily there's a listening device right next to it, so they'd be like, oh man, I know that guy, but I didn't know he had a new album. Boop, hit the button. Oh, I like this, give it a vote. Next part, getting the nomination. The top vote getters are the nominees. That's it. There ain't no gimmicks, there ain't no clever math, ain't no NBA lottery draft stuff where they just like figure something weird out. It's the top 5, and that's it. Top 5. You could be just 6 by 1, you could be first by a ballot or 2, So great work, peer recognition, and the proper submission and following the guidelines of the rules. I think the most important one of those is peer recognition, because I hate to say it, if nobody knows who you are, they're not gonna vote for you. I don't know. Anyway, but for me though, my goal and I don't know if my goal was to get a Grammy, but I think that my path certainly was not the one of the traditional variety. I wasn't backed by a major label. I didn't try to make songs that were chasing hits. I didn't make the kid song that was gonna go into Sesame Street or whatever. I was making music about video games, wrestling, comic books, classroom, community, being a new dad, and just wanted to make songs that me and my kid and my family enjoy. But in the meantime, I was putting in that work, traveling, touring, playing gigs. Social media was on point throughout this entire ride. Working with legends, being a part of Grammy-led spaces, mentorship, things like that. There's a program called Grammy U, where once you're a Recording Academy member, you can then mentor younger members about, whatever they might really want to know about the process. If you're asking, how did I get nominated for a Grammy? Here is the simple version. You make great music. I mean, at least what I think is great. You release it properly within the correct dates of submission eligibility. You get it submitted, meaning you submit it the correct way. You build real relationships, meaning artists, managers, musicians, session players, people who make music, who vote, have to know who you are. And then 5, stay consistent. You got to be consistent, not just for a minute, not just for a year, but sometimes it's however long it takes to become undeniable, from undesirable, to paraphrase Cody Rhodes. There are no shortcuts. You just got to climb and you got to grind. You got to get that XP up. It's like Final Fantasy. You will walk around and have random encounters. Random encounters like pew, 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 flat tire. Another random encounter, pew, 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 no pay at the gig. Another random encounter, pew, 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 pew. Your mic broke. Your PC broke. Pew, 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 pew. A global pandemic and now no one can travel or perform. You have to make it through every random encounter that comes up in your life and keep going. There's a saying people say like, oh, nobody cares, work harder. I do think people do care. I'm not going to say people don't care about the struggle, but I am going to say that it doesn't matter. To quote The Rock, you got to find a way through. And the people who win in this life are the people who find a way to persevere. Hey, I didn't win, but I think getting that nomination is a heck of a start. So I consider that a win, which means I'm a winner. So take it from a winner and follow my advice. And I want to see you submit your record. Also, I am a voting member. If you make a project or an album that's really dope and you need somebody to submit it, holler at me, man. I might be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my quick steps on how I got nominated for a Grammy. Quickly, I can tell you what it's doing for me. I'm just saying, honestly, I'm still climbing. So you have to keep that in mind, that this journey never really ends. The climb sometimes is the reward. And yes, indeed, I am still scratching. I'm still clawing. Most importantly, I'm still surviving. So, if you got something from this, please drop a like, drop a share, drop a comment, and let people know that Megaran has a little bit of interesting knowledge over here. And if you were going to submit anything for a Grammy, what would be your Grammy category? Just curious. All right, y'all.